Short story. I took my two twin mentees skating about a week ago, and at the skating rink, one of my mentees, the reserved one, she didn't want to skate. She was afraid. She sat beside me for about 15 minutes and said, "I'm not going out there. I'm afraid." And she said, "I'm not good. I keep falling." And I said, "Okay." And I said, "Well, just know if you don't go, when I pick you guys up again, we're coming right back." And she, went through her moment, and then she eventually said, "You're serious?" And I said, "Yeah. If you don't get out there, I'm bringing you back." So she eventually got out there, and she was nervous. She fell. She was embarrassed. She came back. She said, "I can't do this." I said, "You can do it." I said, "Do not come back over here. Get out there. It's okay." She said, all right. She went another round or two. She came back. She said, everyone's watching me." And I said, "No, they're not. It's in your head." I said, "Everyone is watching themselves because they can't skate either." I mean, few, but no one's watching you. No one's watching you. I'm watching you. That's it. So she got back out there, and she finally began to get into her stride and her groove. And then she started to come and ask me for instructions. What do I do next? I said, "Okay, you do X, Y, and Z." She would get out there. She would improve. "What do I do now?" X, Y, and Z. And then she would improve just a little bit more, until the point where she was actually pretty decent. And I love children because they quickly sum up life stories, So the purpose of this story, we spend a lot of time on the sidelines because we're afraid. We're afraid to get out of our comfort zones. We're afraid to fail. We're afraid to fall. We're afraid to just try because we're worried about what people think, and what they think is none of our business. We're worried about falling and embarrassing ourselves, but that's the natural part of the process, just like walking, just like skating. And what I find is that we don't give things our all because we're so worried about how we look, what it might seem like to others, and we just don't follow through. But the more you move and the more you're okay with failing, the less you end up failing. It's kind of counterintuitive, but you're going to you'll fall less. Before you know it, you're skating, and at the end, just like her, she liked it. You'll end up finding your stride, your groove, your style of skating, and you'll be able to glide through into your purpose and doing the things that you want to do. And so I challenge you to move forward with that thing, that dream, that goal, that passion, that vision, that purpose. Just move. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter if it feels uncomfortable. It's supposed to. You don't know what you're doing yet, but you will. And so move through the fear, move through the challenges, move through the obstacles, right? So the falling represents all of those things summed up. The falling represents the challenges, the obstacles, the unforeseen circumstances, the people, the things, the negativity, the pessimism. Move beyond that. Let it happen. It's okay. We're all in this together. But I guarantee you, the more you move, the faster you get to that thing that you dream about, the faster you move towards your passions and your gifts. And in that's when it all matters. That's why we do what we do. So move.